And now in a story that we touched upon early on in the news, a 23-year-old photojournalist from India has been gang raped by 5 men in Mumbai last evening.
News First Saskia Wallander filed this report.
The girl, an internet and English lifestyle magazine, had gone to a mill in southern Mumbai, which had been closed for several years, with a male colleague for a photography assignment. The male friend was beaten up and pinned down by 2 gang members while the girl was raped. She is currently undergoing treatment at a city hospital. According to reports, the young woman is stable but in a state of shock. She is said to have sustained internal injuries. The statement of the victim's friend has been recorded and sketches have been made to identify the men involved in the incident. Yesterday's attack has led to outrage in India, with many using social media to express their anger.
Make it effective. We must make sure that these kind of attacks against the most vulnerable sections of society, especially women, are dealt with in the most severe fashion. This country cannot afford to have our women, our children insecure in the hands of those who attack them.
About 25,000 rape cases in the country were reported last year alone, of which 706 were reported in the capital, New Delhi. According to the National Crimes Record Bureau, Mumbai, known for being more woman-friendly, recorded 232 rapes last year. India finds itself in a turmoil, evoking a similar assault only 8 months ago. Women's safety in India has been in the spotlight this year, following a brutal gang rape of a 23-year-old student on a moving bus in New Delhi, who succumbed to her injuries later. I'm Saskia Wallander for News First.
Moving on to more international news, New Zealand's political opposition leader David Shearer said yesterday that he is leaving the top job in the opposition because he does not think he has the support of his colleagues ahead of the national elections next year.
Yes, that's right, Stephanie. Shearer led New Zealand's centre-left Labour Party for 20 months but appeared uncomfortable in the spotlight. Opinion polls indicate he never gained much support among New Zealanders as a preferred Prime Minister. The incumbent Prime Minister John Key, on the other hand, continues to enjoy high levels of support after taking office in 2008. In a statement, Shearer said it was time for a change. He said, quote, "There was no letter, there was no ultimatum, there was no vote. But from the soundings I have taken from colleagues, I realise I no longer enjoy the confidence of a number of my caucus colleagues." The Labour Party, meanwhile, plans to pick a replacement in the coming weeks.
First up on Sports First tonight, Sri Lankan swimmer Matthew Abesinghe claimed the bronze medal in the boys' 100-meter freestyle event at the 2nd Asian Youth Games in Nanjing, China today. Matthew Abesinghe clocked a time of 51.52 seconds to secure bronze, and Sri Lanka now placed 15th among the competing nations of the 2nd Asian Games with 1 silver and 5 bronze medals. Host nation China currently top the table with 45 gold medals.
And now moving on to some cricket news. Stephanie, Sri Lanka named a 27-member squad for the tour of Zimbabwe today. The squad did not include Sri Lankan pace spearhead Lasith Malinga. The squad consists of several newcomers, namely Udara Jayasundara, Kosala Kulasekara, Dilruwan Pereira, Angela Pereira, Vimukti Pereira, Sachitra Serasinghe and Dimut Karunaratne. Sri Lanka tours Zimbabwe for 2 tests, 3 one-day internationals and 2 2020 internationals starting from the 10th of October. And that brings an end to our news bulletin for tonight. I'm Madhushka Balasuriya.
I'm Stephanie Lazarus. Have yourself a great weekend.
Hotline 0